What's up, fiends? Alucard here. Today, I have a movie review for you called Bad Dreams, the best of Nightmare Film Festival 2021. Alright, so I received this movie in January 2022's HorrorPack, and it was the exclusive Blu-ray, limited edition Blu-ray, number 67. And this is it right here. Bad Dreams, Best of Nightmares Film Festival 2021. What it is 10 different shorts that I don't know if they premiered at the festival or not, but they were all shown at the Nightmare Film Festival. The Nightmare Film Festival takes place in Columbus, Ohio. These were shown in October of 2021. So basically what I was going to do is kind of tell you all about the 10 different shorts that are on here. So first up, we have one called Watcher, made in 2020 by director Meg Swertlow. This one is basically about an elderly woman who all of a sudden in the neighborhood, there's some kind of serial killer loose or something. And so like a cop comes to the door. The cop's like, "Hey, ma'am, we're just trying to warn everybody in the neighborhood that there's a killer on the loose in the neighborhood, blah, blah, blah." So, of course, the killer shows up, and the rest is the woman being targeted by this serial killer. There is a little more to it than that. I'm not going to tell you everything. So this will be a spoiler-free review of everything. I did like this one. It was relatively short. It was just under 7 minutes. But it went right to the point, and I really appreciated it. The acting was good. The cinematography was good. Direction was good. So I really did like Watcher. Very good. All right, the next short is called Wrightwood. It's just under 10 minutes long, and it was also made in the year 2020. This one has two directors, Daniel Weiss, or Weiss, not sure how he pronounces it, and Skylar Caleb. So this one is about a guy who goes to meet a bunch of his friends at a cabin in woods type of thing. And when he arrives, the only thing that anyone says to him is "kill me." No matter what they're saying, all he hears is "kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me." And they're all doing it, and there's different inflections, and like they're saying other stuff, but he's only hearing them say "kill me." So his girlfriend is also on her way to the cabin. She calls him up. Of course, she's speaking regular, English and stuff. And so he's like, "Yeah, it must be a prank. It's not a prank." That's all I'm gonna say about that. I also did like this one. Thought the kill me thing was pretty interesting, and was very foreshadowing of a bunch of things. Not to give it away, but and it has a nice little twist at the end as well. All right, short number 3. This one is called Deep Learning. It is just under 15 minutes long, and it was made in 2019. Directed by Andrew Laudone. Not sure how he pronounces it. It's about a woman named Moira, and she is a part of a television service that uses her likeness and puts her into movies. So one day, one of the movies puts her killing her own mother in the storyline, and that freaks her out, and it kind of goes from there. Now this one, it was probably my least favorite out of all 10. I just didn't see it going anywhere, and by the end of it, I kind of didn't care. Luckily, it was less than 15 minutes, thank goodness. But I mean, if it was any longer, I think I probably would have turned it off. Honestly, the cinematography was good. The acting was good. It's just the script just did not do it for me at all. I did not care about this woman. I said, from a technical standpoint, it was fine. I had no problems with it. I had no problem with any of these technically, actually. They were all quite good technically. But yeah, this one just completely fell flat to me for some reason. All right, short number 4. It's called Follow Me Please. and is about 16 and a half minutes. So this is definitely one of the longer ones. Now, in contrast to the last one, this one's probably my favorite of the entire bunch. This one is directed by Ian Matthews, and this one is about a photographer who gets totally consumed by his influencer roommate. The acting in this one is top notch. It really is. I really liked it a lot. And the script was very clever, and it ties in, to all the social media and all the influencer stuff, and it was very effective. And it was just these two guys, and like the whole short, and just one guy's, I wouldn't say jealousy, but like this one guy's obsession with being popular. And I thought it was very interesting. All right, number 5 is called License and Registration from 2019. It was just about 10 seconds short of 10 minutes. And it's directed by Jackson Ezinga. This story is about a cop impersonator, and he decides to make his first traffic stop, even though he's not really a cop. So yeah, you kind of know where this is going. It's a little crazy. I just wish there was a little more to this one. Then I think I would have liked it better. Like I said, it has a lot of potential, but it didn't take off for me personally. Like, it was very well done. I'll give it that. It was interesting, and I am looking forward to more work by Mr. Ezinga. Right. Number 6 is called Movie Night. Made in 2020. This one is a little bit over 7 minutes long, and it's directed by Matt Rosenblatt. So in this one, a couple stays in and watches a videotape of Night of the Living Dead. However, the tape keeps switching to another movie, like somebody taped over the movie into something else. And in that movie, there's a killer like smothering people. It's like a plastic bag type of thing. And he's smothering people that are sitting on a couch watching movies. So I think you know where this is headed. Yeah, it was a bit predictable, but it was well done. I had no problems with it. The acting was good, and even though you kind of knew what was going to happen, it still worked. So yeah, it was pretty good. All right, short number 7, and this one is probably my second favorite of the bunch. Is My Dinner with Werner, made in 2019, and it's just under 18 minutes. This is the longest one of the entire batch, and it's directed by Maverick Moore. So basically, this one is Werner Herzog, the world famous film director, and he's on a date at a restaurant. And Klaus Kinski, the famous actor who's known for working with Werner Herzog, is attempting to kill him in said restaurant. Now, I am quite familiar with Werner Herzog and Klaus Kinski and their relationship, and this movie was fantastic. If you don't know the story, though, I can see this falling flat for somebody. But it was so well done, and the guy playing Werner Herzog, like, he had the accent, he had the weird like stare that he has, the whole thing. And the Klaus Kinski guy, of course, was crazy because Klaus Kinski was kind of crazy. But it was really fun. I really liked this one a lot. The acting was stellar. When it first started, I didn't know what it was going to be because there's like this real like weird close up of this chicken's face. The chicken's like blinking and like it's like just weird, bizarre stuff, like a kind of like a Werner Herzog movie. Anyway, there's a lot of little nods to his work and stuff in it, and it is pretty brilliant. Like I said, if you don't know the real relationship between these two, you'd just be like, well, these guys are just crazy. But yeah, it's just kind of how it was. But yeah, I highly recommend this one. My Dinner with Werner. All right, short number 8 was called #NoFilter. Made in 2021, and it's just over 13 minutes. And it's directed by a guy named Nathan Crooker. This girl named Beth is gifted a new photo filter app called New You, NEWU, all together one word. And so she opens the app and she takes a picture, and it completely changes her look. So it's like another actress playing her basically, and she's all like super hot and stuff. And so she takes pictures and stuff and puts it on her social media. And of course she gets like a gazillion likes, and people are trying to hit her up and, oh, you're so hot and beautiful. But the caveat here is that the app is actually sort of possessing her. And so after the first day of using it, she gets these like boil looking things across her face, and she's all like broken out, and it just looks like a really, really bad rash and stuff. Yeah. And so we come to find out, the more you take the pictures, the more deformed you kind of become. So at the end, she's all gross and disgusting and stuff. I thought the makeup effects were pretty good in this one. The storyline was good. The acting was good. So yeah, I really did enjoy that one. That was a good one. #NoFilter. All right, short number 9 is called Reclaw. REKLAW. Spell that backwards, folks. All right, it was made in 2021, and it's 12 minutes long. This one is directed someone named Polaris Banks. And this one actually has a star in it. This one has Lance Henriksen in it. So basically, this one is about a group of vigilantes show up and clean up a bunch of evidence to keep people out of jail. They're like anti-jail. The person that they're saving is actually innocent, and there's actually a killer. And the killer shows up and confronts all these vigilantes. And that's what the story is about. This one does have an interesting premise. I didn't quite get where some of it was going. If this was fleshed out a little more, I think I would have liked it better. It is an interesting story. I'll definitely give it that. And it definitely has a whole lot of potential. So I wouldn't be opposed if there was something more to this, or like a half an hour one, or even a movie. I think it would lend itself better to it, honestly, because it tried to cram so much stuff in 12 minutes. But it was good. The acting was good. Lance Henriksen's always good. All right, and last but not least, the number 10, the last short on this collection. It's called Get Up and Eat. Made in 2020, and is also 12 minutes long. This one is directed by a guy named Jared Hada Smith, or Hada Smith. Not sure how you pronounce it. All right, so this was another one that I really did not care for. This one is about a priest who kind of looks like a skinhead. Yeah, he has this like really weird haircut, like half of it's here and half of it's not. It's very weird. This one's about a priest in the wilderness, and what I got out of it is that he was battling his inner demons. But when I read the synopsis, it says it's him against an ancient evil. So I don't know. The guy playing the priest was good. I won't fault him. It's not his fault. He seemed like a pretty talented actor. He was very intense the whole time, of course, and just like he's kind of like hunting and doing all the stuff out in the woods, and at the end, everything kind of takes over, and just it was, I don't know, it was okay. I probably won't watch that one again. But it is what it is. So yeah, overall, this collection is actually pretty good. I'm really happy that I have it. especially for a couple of like 3 or 4 of them I really liked a whole lot. And I do recommend, if this ever does come out on DVD or Blu-ray in any other way, and it's not too expensive, I would recommend it.